Did you know Woody Harrelson's dad was an assassin? Yeah, I'm serious. We all know Woody, movie star, Zombieland, Hunger Games, Cheers, but his dad, Charles Harrelson, lived a wild, dark life. Charles was 22, living in Texas, addicted to gambling and bouncing between odd jobs. Eventually, he turned to crime, got busted for armed robbery, flipped on his partners, and walked away with just 5 years probation. He was married with 3 sons, one of them little Woodrow Harrelson. But after years of gambling and trouble, Charles's wife finally had enough. In 1964, she divorced him and moved to Ohio with their boys. Charles stayed behind. Woody grew up without him, barely knowing his dad existed. Meanwhile, Charles kept spiraling. More gambling, more crime, more time behind bars. By 1968, deep in debt, he turned into a full-on hitman. His first job, $1,500 to eliminate a business rival. He and his girlfriend lured the target to a bar, forced him into a car, and Charles shot and strangled the man. He got away with it. At first. Then 6 months later, another offer came, $2,000 for another hit. Charles took it, carried out the murder, but this time he got caught. After 2 trials, he was acquitted for 1 killing, but convicted for the other, 15 years in prison. While he was locked up, little Woody was in Ohio, 12 years old, hearing on the radio that his dad was on trial for murder. Imagine that. But Charles didn't stop there. In 1978, after serving just 5 years, he got out for good behavior. Within months, he was back to gambling and back in debt. Then, a drug kingpin named Jimmy offered him $250,000 to assassinate a federal judge, Maximum John, known for harsh drug sentences. Charles accepted. He flattened the judge's car tire, waited with a rifle, and when the judge stepped outside, Blom shot him dead. It became one of the biggest federal investigations of the decade. 9 months later, Charles was arrested on gun charges. Out on bail, he fled, went on the run, and eventually got high on cocaine. Hallucinating there was a bomb in his car. He stopped on the highway, shot at his own vehicle, and after a 6-hour standoff, police arrested him. He was sentenced to 2 life terms, and though his life ended in chaos, his son, Woody Harrelson, became one of Hollywood's biggest stars.